Hey there, Lash students. My name is Claire, and we are going to go over your Eyelash Extension Artist Texas Practical Exam. This is an awesome video to get started on because if you've made it to this part, you have done one of two things. You have finished your 320-hour Texas Eyelash Extension course, and you are now ready to take your written and your practical, and you wanted to go ahead and prep your practical kit, or you have already successfully passed your written exam and you are now ready to prep and take your practical exam so that you can be a licensed lash artist in the state of Texas. Wherever you are in the process, I'm super excited for you and we will get right into it. So this will be a short series because very fortunately for you as eyelash extension artists, your practical exam is very short. So the videos that we are going to see are going to include this one, which is an introduction to the exam, what your kit looks like, the process of the exam, and the sections that you are going to prep for. So you'll have this video for an introduction, taking you up into the beginning of the exam, and then you will have one video for license and regulation. I'm sorry, that's not right. Let's go down to practical. So there we go. You will have one video for pre-exam setup and disinfection, one video for eyelash extension application service, one video for blood exposure incident, and one video for the end of exam disinfection. So 4 videos for your actual practical exam, and this video makes 5 going over the important information of the exam. So congratulations to making it to this point. I know that you're going to take this test easily, quickly, and you are going to be licensed. So let's move right into it. For your practical exam, let's go over some of the general information. The content outline. The entire examination will be as long as 57 minutes, but depending on the group that you test with, it will be shorter. Ideally, 50 to 57 minutes. That way you have enough time to do each section thoroughly, but it will not take longer than 57 minutes. You need 36 points in order to, there are 36 points eligible, and in order to pass, you need 70% or 26 out of the 36 points. Those points come from the sections, pre-exam setup and disinfection, and your point criteria are below. Eyelash extension application service and your point criteria are below. Blood exposure incident and your point criteria are below. And end of exam disinfection and your point criteria are below. The entire exam will take the 57 minutes, but what I love about the practical exam for eyelash extension application is that is really, really short. There are only 4 actual bags that you will need. So for the practical, as a general rundown, you will need 1 large kit. We will refer to in our step-by-step as kit when we're referring to the bag, the box. And then we will refer to each section as a bag, like this one. So you need 1 kit and 4 bags. Well, 1 kit, 3 bags. Your last section doesn't have its own bag, which is even better because you only have to pack 3 bags into your 1 kit. So for each of the bags themselves within the kit, we're going to do them at the beginning of each individual video and then go into the step-by-step. The last thing that we're going to do for this is go over the general candidate instructions. So the following information will be used by the examiner to grade your performance during the practical examination. Remember from your written, this is your CIB, Candidate Information Bulletin. This is your Bible for the exam. If it's not in here, it doesn't count for points. If it's not in here, you don't have to do it. If it is in here and you don't do it or you don't do it in order, that is when you will have points deducted from that 36. Remember, you only need 26. Most of it's sanitation, so you will be absolutely fine as long as you follow the step-by-step in the next video. So all procedure criteria must be performed in the order listed for candidates to receive points for the task. Do not begin any procedure until the instructions for each section of the examination are read and you have been instructed to begin. It is not necessary to perform additional or altered steps / task not listed below. Items not listed below are not rated during the examination. Candidates must step back and raise their hand at the end of each section, indicating completion. Everything I just said, what they're telling you is if it's not in this packet, doesn't count against you, doesn't count for you. Try to avoid doing extra. If it's not done in order, it is not going to be received. You're not going to receive points for it, even if it's right. You have to wait for written instructions to start and stop each section of the exam. Listen and listen carefully. They're going to tell you everything that you need in that testing room. I know you're going to go in nervous, but at the end of the day, if you follow the instructions given to you and the instructions in these step-by-step videos coming next, you'll be absolutely fine. So when you walk into the testing center, you've been checked in, your ID has been validated, your items that are not necessary put away. You will have yourself, you will have your kit. When they are ready to begin the exam, they're going to read the following instructions, and then you will begin the exam. Welcome to PSI. Congratulations on passing your written examination. The proctor for this session will read the instructions, keep time for each section, and can only answer general questions that do not direct or instruct you in any way concerning this examination. The readers are responsible for observing and rating your skill performance and are not allowed to converse with candidates except to provide a general salutation. Once the examination begins, you may place all of your supplies in your assigned workstation. You may not observe the work of other candidates. Please do not speak to or assist other candidates during the examination. While you may use the restroom during the examination, please keep in mind that the time will continue to elapse and any instructions you miss will not be repeated. Only one candidate at a time may leave, so please return as quickly as possible. Does anyone have any questions about the instructions I had just read to you? If no questions are asked, then they will begin with the first section, a pre-exam setup and disinfection, which I'll see you in the next video for. If you have any questions, please drop them down below. If not, I'll see you in the pre-exam setup and disinfection, practical bag and step-by-step video. Bye.